Pronti?
Sì.
3, 2, 1. Ciao!
Ciao!
Welcome to Ciao Speak, and this is lesson 4 of travel essentials for your holiday in Italia.
Yeah.
And today, what are we doing today?
We're gonna find out how to actually order when we sat in a restaurant, a bar, a pub,
Okay.
or whatever. Yeah.
So we're gonna go to a restaurant today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Andiamo.
Yeah, andiamo.
Okay.
So, to actually ask for a table when you get in the restaurant, you should say avete un tavolo per due.
So let's break that down. So basically we're going to the restaurant and we've just arrived and we say we need a table for a certain amount of people. So the first word you said is
So avete, have you got?
avete. So the word for to have is
avere.
avere. But to say do you have, you say
we conjugate it, so it's avete.
Avete. So you just said the word conjugate. Just to let you know, we are going to dive in way more deep in actual lessons. Like this is just travel essentials, so it's a bit of an overview. But if you want to hear more about conjugating and everything like that, we will be doing them in our beginners lessons soon. So keep an eye out for that.
Very soon.
So yes, let's carry on. Sorry.
So un tavolo,
So
a table. Avete un tavolo.
Avete un tavolo.
Have you got a table?
Have you got a table? Avete un tavolo?
Yeah. Per due.
Per due. So
For
per is for.
Yeah.
And
Two.
Due, two.
Yeah.
Ok. Per
So
due.
you say avete un tavolo per due?
Avete un tavolo per due?
Benissimo.
Hey.
Well done, brava.
Grazie. And let's maybe let's do numbers quickly up to
Absolutely.
maybe up to 6.
Yeah.
That
Up
feels
to
like a
6.
good one.
Yeah.
So
Due,
due,
tre,
tre,
quattro,
quattro,
cinque,
cinque,
sei.
6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bravissima.
Okay, next. So we need a menu for the table. Maybe you've sat down at more of a cafe style restaurant and they haven't given you a menu straight away. Usually in Italy, they just give you a menu straight away. But
straight away. Menu, water and bread usually always on the
like
table.
always.
Yeah, like straight away.
But let's do it. Let's say you don't have a menu, or maybe you need an extra menu. How would you ask for a menu?
So may I get a menu is posso avere.
Posso
to have.
avere, which we've covered in the last lessons.
Yeah.
Posso avere
Un menù.
un menu. So the word for menu is actually the same.
Menu.
It's just pronounced differently. Menu.
Yeah.
Okay. Posso avere un menu?
Which is also like, as always, posso avere un caffè, posso avere il menù, posso avere un po' d'acqua, which we already have seen in the previous lessons. Yeah.
Perfetto. Posso avere un menu?
Okay, posso avere il menù.
Okay.
Di menù.
Il menù.
Yeah. Posso avere il menù or un menù. It's just doesn't matter. Doesn't make any difference. But yeah, to be precise. Yeah.
Okay, so I've read my menu.
Yeah.
Menu. And I like that one. Menu. And now maybe I know what I want. So what would like the waiter normally ask me? Like maybe would they say, "Are you ready to order?"
Usually they will say like pronti per ordinare, ready to order.
Pronti. So
Pronti. Are you ready?
Okay.
Are you all ready?
Pronto
is singular.
Ready, but singular, like you as singular person. But when there's a table of more than one person, you say pronti.
Yeah.
So one thing that
But we get there, like it's gonna be like a masculine singular, or plural. If it's a table full of women, they will say like pronte, or for just one woman, pronta. Okay. But usually a group of person is like it's like under the masculine plural, so it's gonna be pronti. All of you are ready. Yeah.
Okay.
Pronti
so
per
pronti
ordinare.
Per
Ordinare.
ordinare.
Yeah.
Which is order.
To order, yeah.
Ordinare.
Yeah.
Pronti per ordinare.
Brava.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we say sì or
Sì.
no. But let's say I say sì. And how would I maybe say I want the pizza? Let's use pizza.
Let's say we say like I would like a pizza. Like
Okay.
io vorrei.
Io, which is I. Vorrei.
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 Yeah.
Vorrei.
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 Sì. Almost there.
It's hard.
Double R.
I can't do the roll. I can't.
Vorrei.
I can't roll my tongue. Vorrei.
Maybe it's better with the I get a pizza.
No,
Io
I like
prendo
it.
una pizza.
Okay. No, I like vorrei. Yeah.
Ok.
Ok. Io vorrei
Mhm.
una pizza.
Ok.
Io
Che
vorrei.
pizza?
Pizza margherita.
Una pizza margherita. Va bene.
Nice. Okay, so we've ordered and what do you think next?
And they will carry on with è da bere?
È da bere. So and è da bere.
To drink.
To drink.
Yeah.
È da bere. Io vorrei un vino. Is that right?
Un bicchiere di vino o una bottiglia di vino.
Okay, so actually you want to say a glass or a bottle.
Yeah.
So let's find, what's the word for glass?
Bicchiere.
Bicchiere.
Well done.
Bicchiere. And a bottle?
Bottiglia.
Bottiglia. So you would say io you better say it.
Vorrei.
Vorrei una bicchiere.
Un bicchiere, masculine.
Un bicchiere di
Vino.
Di vino.
Bianco, rosso, rosé.
Bianco is white.
Sì.
And rosso,
Red.
red. Okay, so let's say I want a glass of red wine.
Ok.
Io vorrei
Mhm.
un bicchiere di vino rosso.
Brava.
That's long.
You're ready to go on holiday.
Yeah, I'm ready. I need a glass of wine now. Okay, so that's a glass of wine. What about if you want some beer?
Io vorrei una birra.
Una birra.
Mhm. O
Ok.
io vorrei una bottiglia di acqua.
Bottiglia di acqua, which is bottle of water.
Yeah, o bottiglia di vino.
Bottiglia di vino, a bottle of wine.
Mhm.
And what if you want just like a soft drink?
Well, according to what's on the menu, you would say like vorrei una aranciata, orange juice,
Aranciata,
o limonata.
limonata, which is
Yeah, well,
lemonade.
popular like in Italy, fizzy
lemon.
drinks. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have like Coke and everything like
Yeah,
that,
of
which
course.
to be honest, they know like if you say Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola is quite universal.
Yeah. Okay, so we have our meal, we have our drinks, and everything is buon, which means
Tutto buono.
tutto buono.
They would pop in sometime to ask like if va tutto bene.
Va tutto bene,
Yeah.
which
Is
is
everything
it's
alright?
Everything alright.
Yeah.
And you go buon.
Buono.
Buono. This is what Sim's mum says to me all the time. She's like buono, buon. I love it. Buon.
Buono.
So everything's good and we finished, and now we would like the bill because we're gonna go to the beach.
Yeah.
So how would I ask for the bill?
Posso
Avere
il
il
conto.
conto. Posso avere il conto.
Yeah.
Please, may I have the bill?
Per
favore.
Sì, per favore,
Per
posso
favore.
avere il
Just
conto?
to say please,
Sì.
please. E basta.
Sì.
È tutto.
And then we pay, we're ready to
And
leave.
then we pay. Pagare.
Sì, paghiamo tutti.
Paghiamo, which is also like
We pay, paghiamo.
we pay. Paghiamo.
Mhm.
And then ciao ciao.
Sì.
Hey, that was
good,
simple.
see?
Nice simple lesson for you. How to order at a restaurant. I'm trying to think if there's anything else at the restaurant.
Yeah. Or maybe we can ask for a bit more bread if you want to.
One thing maybe is allergies.
Yeah.
Do they ask much about allergies?
Yeah. Well, we should say like noi siamo allergici.
So noi, we, siamo, are,
like
siamo.
allergic.
So say that again slowly.
Noi,
so we are allergic. Or why don't we say I am allergic?
I am allergic.
Because then it's...
Sì, io sono allergico. Sì.
So let's say it simple.
So we can say io sono allergico o allergica.
Io sono allergica.
Mm-hmm.
And then
al pesce, fish. Alla carne.
What about dairy? Because a lot of people... Latte, probably, which is like milk.
Sì.
I'm allergic to milk.
Ai formaggi.
The
cheeses.
I think if you say I'm allergic to milk, they'd probably get dairy. Io sono allergico al latte.
O alle uova. Uova, eggs.
Alle uova.
Sì.
There's something that probably like look up the word or look up what you are and then take that. Io sono allergica.
Or al glutine, if we...
glutine. Sì.
Which is gluten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
È tutto. All right. That was good. Now we're going to get into Italian culture for the last bit of our lesson.
Italian culture. See?
Italian culture. Okay, so I'm going to ask you what you think the difference is between English restaurants and Italian restaurants.
Yeah. So, well, to start with, every time you go to the restaurant, you always have a little bucket with some sliced fresh bread on table, which is not included in the bill, like because it's included on the covers. So you pay the covers, you pay like £1 per person, let's say that, or like in posh restaurant, £2 per person, €2. Yeah.
Oh, so you have covers that is added to the bill.
Most of the places they do. Yeah. Not
which is a little bit like, is it like a little bit like service charge, but like...
Yeah, Italy doesn't have service charge, so people don't go around like with the machine, like asking if you want to leave some tips and all that. It's like, it's just on the customer. So they want to leave some money, they give the money to the front staff, or they leave it on the table, on the same little plate where the bill is.
So that's, I mean, we live in England, so I know that there's lots of different cultures. In America, like, you tip. Like, it's just the thing, and it's like a lot.
Heavily, yeah.
In England, I feel like if you go out for a meal at night, you kind of, depending on where you go, you probably want to tip. But in Italy, like, it's just not...
In Italy, it's not a culture that you have to, but we do. We definitely do. It's just you're not demanded.
Yeah, there's not like that thing.
No, absolutely. There's not.
I didn't know about the covers. That like, so covers is essentially means a person. Yeah. Like you say covers. So if it was a table of two.
Just the difference between like eating in or taking away. Like if you eat in, you pay like €1 for chair, for seat. Okay. Yeah. And the bread is just for free always. And unless you over demand it, you always have like, we are haters, just a little bucket of bread, like, and we have some more. Instead in England, as we know, if you want some bread, usually garlic bread, and you have to pay for it. Because
that's something I think when we first went, I first went to Italy with my sister, so before I knew you, and we were always questioning that, like, do we have to pay for this, do we not? I mean, it might be different in some big cities, because I think they probably realize some tourists think they have to pay for it, but especially in small towns.
Somebody maybe will tell you like the first baguette of, like, let's say there are 5, 6, 7 slices of bread. After that, you charge.
Then you charge.
Because like, of course, there's always gonna be the one like I want more and more and more, right? So, but for water, like you always have to pay water. When here in England they give you the tap,
they give you tap water.
A jar of tap water. Maybe sometimes you don't pay for that. It's like little differences.
Because I guess in England you can have tap water, but in Italy it has to be filtered. So you can have tap water in your house if you've got a filter, which a lot of people do. But
totally in Sicily, do not drink water from the tap. Do not. Absolutely.
Make you very ill.
Yeah.
Wow. There you go.
Other differences? Yeah, you can go to the restaurant until, especially in the summertime, like touristy places, quite late in the night. Let's say what's late in England is 9:30, 10. In Italy, especially in Sicily, like in front of the sea, it's not late at all. Like many bookings, many tables, like 10, 10:30.
We would go out at like 9:30, 10 for dinner, which I found really, I struggle sometimes with that because we eat in England at like 6:30, 7 o'clock maybe. We try and sort of by 7, 7:30 we're eating, and then in Italy we're like 9 o'clock, like let's go out for dinner. But yeah, there you go. That's a bit of a difference between
some tips for you.
Italy and England. And next lesson is our last lesson on travel essentials before we move on to the ultimate beginner Italian lessons. And next lesson, what are we doing? Next lesson, we are going to the shops. So that's going to be our last lesson. And yeah, we'll see you there.
See you there.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. Good. That was really good.
Sì?
Sì.
Buonissimo.